Dream Destiny destinations. Explore the world beyond borders. Discover history, nature, and unforgettable journeys.
Dawn breaks over West Africa, casting a gentle light on the Gambia River. The river's calm surface mirrors the pink and orange sky. Mangrove trees line the banks, their roots anchoring the land. This river is the nation's lifeblood, feeding people, animals, and the land itself. As the sun rises, colorful pirogues glide onto the water. Fishermen cast their nets, repeating a ritual passed down for generations. The rhythmic splash of nets and the calls of fishermen echo across the water. Great white pelicans soar low, searching for breakfast. The river teems with life. Birds, fish, and people all depend on its health. The mangroves shelter countless creatures and protect the land from erosion. As the sun climbs, the landscape bursts with color and sound. Fishermen call to each other. Birds sing from the trees. This is the daily awakening of the Gambia. The river shapes every aspect of life here. It's more than a waterway. It's an ecosystem, a provider, and a symbol of resilience. The Gambia's identity flows from this river, connecting past and present. Every morning, the river reminds its people of their deep connection to nature. The Gambia is defined not by its size, but by the powerful presence of the river. Here, life and landscape are inseparable. The river's story is the story of the nation, and as the day begins, that story continues to unfold. The Gambia is a long, narrow country shaped entirely by the river that runs through it. Almost surrounded by Senegal, its only coastline faces the Atlantic. The river is never far away, serving as highway, food source, and cultural heart. The climate is tropical, with a dry season from November to May and a rainy season from June to October. Rain fills the river and nourishes crops like groundnuts, rice, and millet. Vast wetlands and mangrove forests line the riverbanks, acting as nurseries for fish and homes for wildlife. Mangroves protect the coast and support both animals and people. The river divides the country into north and south banks, connected by ferries and boats. It shapes where people live, what they eat, and how they travel. The river is both a connector and a barrier, influencing every aspect of daily life. Towns and villages cluster along its banks, their traditions shaped by the water. The ecosystem is fragile but vital, supporting communities and wildlife alike. To understand the Gambia, you must understand its river. The river's presence is felt everywhere, in the land, the culture, and the future. It is the nation's defining feature. The Gambia's story is written in the flow of its river. Life here is inseparable from water. The river is the key to the nation's past, present, and future. The Gambia River once carried a story of suffering. Its waters were a major route for the transatlantic slave trade. European traders built forts along the banks, exchanging goods for captured Africans. Kunta Kinteh Island, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was a holding point for enslaved people. The island's ruins are a stark reminder of lives stolen and families torn apart. The British eventually took control, aiming to end the slave trade and dominate commerce. Banjul, the capital, was founded at the river's mouth as a colonial outpost. English language and institutions remain as legacies of this era. Independence came peacefully in 1965, bringing hope and self-determination. The scars of the past linger, but so does resilience. Sites like Kunta Kinteh Island teach the value of freedom and dignity. The river, once a path to bondage, now symbolizes strength and renewal. The Gambia's history is inseparable from the river's journey. Its waters carry both memory and hope. Religion shapes daily life in the Gambia. Most Gambians are Muslim, but Christians and Muslims live together in harmony. Religious festivals are celebrated by all, reflecting a spirit of mutual respect. The King Fahad Mosque in Banjul stands as a symbol of Islamic heritage. On Fridays, crowds gather for prayer, reinforcing community bonds. In rural villages, life centers around family compounds built from mud bricks or reeds. Families share courtyards, meals, and responsibilities. Elders are respected, and traditions are passed down through stories and music. Guests are welcomed with generosity, no matter how little people have. Community is the foundation of Gambian society. Decisions are made collectively, and everyone looks out for each other. The group is valued above the individual. This sense of belonging defines Gambian culture. The Gambia is known as the smiling coast of Africa for good reason. Its people are warm, welcoming, and proud of their diverse heritage. Major ethnic groups, Mandinka, Fula, Wolof, Jola, Sarahuli, live together as Gambians. The Serekunda market buzzes with life-fresh produce, colorful fabrics, and lively bargaining. By the sea, Tangi's fishing village comes alive as boats return and families process the day's catch. Fishing is vital to the local economy and daily survival. In towns and villages, children walk to school in uniforms, women balance goods on their heads, and men gather for tea and games. Life unfolds outdoors, fostering constant interaction and community spirit. Taxis in bright colors weave through busy streets. Everyday scenes reflect resilience and joy. The sense of connection is everywhere, in markets, on beaches, and in homes. The Gambia's energy is infectious. Here, human connection is valued above all else. Smiles are genuine, and hospitality is a way of life. This is a country where community thrives. Gambian cuisine is simple, hearty, and shaped by the river and land. Rice is a staple, often served with rich stews like damota, made from groundnuts, meat or fish, and vegetables. Benachin, or one pot, combines rice, fish or meat, and vegetables in a single flavorful dish. Fresh fish, grilled and seasoned, is a daily staple. Music and dance pulse through Gambian culture. The djembe drum and kora harp set the rhythm for celebrations and storytelling. Griots, traditional musicians, sing of history and legend. Festivals fill the streets with color, music, and dance. Masquerades and vibrant clothing mark these joyful gatherings. Community comes together to share food and celebrate heritage. These traditions are passed down through generations. The spirit of the Gambia is found in its food, music, and festivals. Culture here is lived and shared. The Gambia is building a brighter future. Banjul, the capital, blends colonial history with modern growth. Arch 22 stands as a symbol of national pride. Serekunda, the largest urban area, is the country's bustling heart. Education is a priority, with schools and a university opening doors for young Gambians. Tourism brings visitors to beaches and riverbanks, supporting jobs and the economy. Most resorts line the Atlantic coast, but the government encourages exploration upriver. Agriculture and fishing remain economic pillars. Groundnuts, rice, and fresh fish feed families and markets. Challenges remain, but optimism runs deep. Gambians are resilient and hardworking. The nation is determined to prosper and provide for future generations. Progress is steady, driven by hope and unity. The Gambia's promise lies in its people. The Gambia is a birdwatcher's paradise, boasting over 540 species. Diverse habitats, from beaches to forests, support this incredible variety. Abuko Nature Reserve offers close encounters with monkeys, crocodiles, and dazzling birds. Kingfishers, eagles, turacos, and hornbills are just a few of the species you'll spot. Local guides share their passion and knowledge with visitors. The river and wetlands create perfect conditions for wildlife. Mangroves provide nesting sites and protection. Seasonal floods attract wading birds and enrich the ecosystem. The health of the river is vital for all life here. Conservation efforts protect these natural treasures. The Gambia's wildlife draws visitors from around the world. Nature and people coexist in harmony. Protecting this ecosystem ensures its beauty endures. The Gambia's wild heart beats along the river. Why visit the Gambia? For its golden beaches, vibrant river, and warm people. Relax on quiet shores or explore the river's winding path. Boat trips reveal changing landscapes, historic sites, and timeless villages. Meet locals, witness traditions, and feel the river's influence on daily life. Bird watchers and wildlife lovers will find endless wonders. Monkeys, crocodiles, and rare birds thrive in protected reserves. Conservation ensures these treasures remain for future generations. The Gambia invites you to slow down and connect with nature, with people, with yourself. Here, life moves to the rhythm of the river and the rising sun. The river shapes the nation's soul, past and present. Its gentle call is impossible to ignore. The Gambia story flows on, inviting you to be part of it.
Thank you for traveling with Dream Destiny Destinations. Subscribe and let the next adventure begin. See you in the next journey.